Hello, how are you doing? Hello. Okay, let's see what today's message is for Brian. Okay, I would like to look into. Okay, let's just connect with me. For today. Tomorrow. 6 across. Okay. It says happiness. Coming outside today, there's a little happiness going on. Tomorrow. Hmm. Hi, Teddy. Got that bone? You had your eggs. Now you got your bone. You got it. What a good Saturday it is for you. Scrambled eggs and followed up with a nice rawhide bone. Mm-hmm. Oh, fudge. The Gemini. you're saying, right? These two queens represent the Gemini? Yes or no? Hmm. Still nothing. Hello, it's Twin Mama. Hi, Twin Mama. I like this piece. Let's see. Where's that camera? There's so much going on over here. All right, there we go. I like this little. Look at this quartz. It's nice quartz. Somebody gifted that to me. It's pretty clear. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna hold this considering somebody came to town. No. Make sure I'm extra amplified today. Told you. It's all good. They got a hotel room. They didn't want to bring any attachments to my building. They're thoughtful, at least. Yeah, and I had zero contact yesterday. Oh, I knew they would. Not because of anything negative, just because, there are people out there that are doers, and then there are people that are fucking sit around their assers, and that's just the way the world's made up. You have people who do zero on their assers. Oh, you're saying zero? I didn't think they would have. Oh, you didn't think they would have zero contact? I'm a man. You gotta speak in more than 2-word sentences. See? I don't understand what you're saying because you're speaking to me and stuff. You're going too simple for me. Yesterday, after the original hello and the greetings in the morning. Yeah. Come on. Maybe we try some of this. Not yet. Probably later today. Probably meet up and have a coffee or something. Go. I'm not concerned. I just can't be around. My thing is I call upon money into my life at this time. My thing is being not I can't be in that I can't be around it too long, like a whole weekend, because then it would zap me for a few days. The only thing I'm gonna be is zapped, if anything. Hello, guest 7. Please register and log in. I have no concern about that. I mean, if I was a person living in a life in addiction, and my energy was very low and I was depressed, then yeah, then I would have something to worry about. But no, that's not me. And you know, you have to stay aware. Like, okay, how am I feeling? Am I, you know, yeah, most definitely. I mean, I like to drink and smoke marijuana, but I never let myself get, you know, I do daily maintenance on myself, you know, meditation, clear, aura clearing, and praying. I mean, not to justify it or anything, but I live a very active spiritual life. So, but good news is Brian has cut back on his beer intake. And smoking. I'm preparing for my big event in 5 weeks. I want to go there clear. And there's nothing worse when somebody, there's nothing worse because there's very gifted people out there that aren't professionals. They are not professionals, but they are like the patrollers. And I've seen them before where they'll start talking to somebody and be like, oh, they're very fucking, they're prudes. They're spiritual prudes is what they are. You drink? You smoke marijuana? And oh, I will never let anybody touch me or do that smokes marijuana. They're very prudish. So, you know, you have to be careful. You have people like that that will present themselves to you at an expo. Well, I mean, it's very, I mean, if I was doing exorcism work and removing spirits out of bodies, then yeah, I would want my temple to be 100% pure, as pure can be. But I'm not doing that work right now. So, you know, I'm human. I like to play and have fun too. All right, 1 second. Give me 30 seconds. I gotta get this other fan in here because I'm sweating. I'm not turning the air on. If you want to hang out and chat, that's cool. I'll be right back. The screen's gonna flip over. For those who are in here, please wait. I'll be right back. Ted, you stay there. I'll be right back. Ah, God bless. Welcome back. So, you there? Twin Peaks? Yeah, it's humid here as well. It's fucking always humid here. You know, I had this, you know, humans are a little ignorant unless they're experienced the environment themselves. Because I'm from Florida and we always kind of grew up in here. Oh, it's so nice up north. The weather is so nice, you know, especially in the summer. You know, because it's such extreme winters. So it kind of, that's not true. That's all BS. I move up to the mountains. I'm like, it's a, it's it's just as humid in the mountains as it is in Florida. You know, it might be a little bit more humid in Florida. Okay, it's a lot more humid in Florida, but it's humid. in the mountains. It's so humid in the mountains. I'd be in the middle of the day, I look out my backyard and you can't even see the mountains. And you're like, it's just looks like fog in the middle of the day, and it's the humidity. It's ridiculous. But we also get 40-mile-an-hour winds pretty consistently through the valley, so that's thank God we get winds. That's the one thing in Florida. It's just humid. There's no. Oh, I'm sure. It's humans. We complain. Obviously, we're not meant to be here. It's too cold. It's too hot. Where's the air condition? No. No, I think it's just we're just you know what it is? It's not that we're not meant to be on Earth. It's that we are so disconnected from Mother Earth that we are intolerable to the environment. I think that's what it is. You know, like we're so disconnected from it. Rubber on our feet for too many decades, stuck in air-conditioned cubes. If you were taken out of the uncomfortable environment that you have for about a month and came to the realization that it would never be again, you'd adapt. You would adapt very quick to accepting your sweatiness, you know, your filth of being dirty all the time. Oh. Yeah. All right. I have a friend in Nevada. She says it's beautiful. They have pretty. I think they have the same winters that we have, though, and I believe that their summers are more extreme. Um, I have a friend in Nevada. I also have a friend in Sedona, Arizona, and that's nice. Except there's like a snake season where the snakes they're just like all in their head, like mating season. They come out and they're just like, "Hey, I'm here." So I don't know. That would be pretty intense. If I have this, I don't like guns. I don't like guns when I'm around other people, probably. But I have this thing where if I was to move out to Nevada or something, I think I would have to buy a gun. I think you need protection from nature. Like you need to know how to use the knife a little bit, and you need to know how to use a gun because you're gonna go and meditate out in the woods, in the mountains, or there's nobody out. There's no protection from nature. You have to be able to protect yourself from nature. So I'm not really a gun person, but I thought about, well, if I lived out there, I'd probably have to get a gun. Snakes don't bother you. Okay, we'll wait. Okay, we'll see how you say that on a cold night. So, well, let's do a reading. Guess, come on in. You want to know if your boyfriend's hiding anything from you? He's a man. Of course he's hiding something. He's human. Of course he's hiding something from you. What is he hiding from you would be the question. What is he hiding from you? It's all how you word the question. Who's he? No. Who's he hiding from you? Yeah, I don't like snakes or spiders. Snakes are very interesting. You know, all animals have spirit, so they're interesting. Um, I heard a story one time of a woman that killed a snake. I think it was a python, and then went about her life. And she started having all these ailments started coming up, you know, years down the road, and she ended up going to a native spirit doctor, a holy man, and the holy man said, "You have the spirit of a snake that's wrapped around your spirit, around your body." I was like, "See, there you go. You just never know how the spiritual worlds interact with you." So she killed the snake, and the snake wrapped itself around, the snake spirit wrapped itself around her body and was like strangling her spiritual energy, which was causing physical manifestations and ailments in her physical body. That's what I was saying. That's why you never know. When you read these books about people talking about spiritual work, most of the people that write books about spiritual work are like first graders. They're first graders. They're writing about the chakras, the auras, cleansing, spiritual attachments. You know, they don't write about things like that. They don't know, because you don't know. You don't fucking know until you're doing the work what's going on with somebody spiritually. You just don't know until you get involved. It's interesting. That would be crazy. I mean, could you imagine that? Having a, oh. Yeah. I think that's why I have so much disdain. You, you hear, when I speak, I know I'm a little irritable sometimes when I speak. And I don't think that I'm irritable at anybody in particular. I just got one of those irritable, like, I don't know. I think I'm so tired of seeing all the mainstream spiritual stuff. That's why I get. All right, give me some air. Oh, wouldn't you know it? I got that fan pointed right at the door, at the wall. Hold on. All right. Would you like a card, Twin Mama? Would you like a little, just a little, what do they want to share with you? I will do something for you. I'll let you pick, since I'm going to give you a small connection. Oh, you're trying to clean your room? Okay. See? Another person that just puts me on so they can do something. How about you over here that's watching me on the stream? Would you like a small connection? Scroll down where it says chat or whatever and type something. You gotta click on it first. Oh. I was listening to Michael Jackson and Prince way too much there. Just something about their channel. You do? That's funny. I was told a lot about me, and I don't, I just destinations. Where are we going? It depends. It changes. It depends on what you're doing. If you're doing anything, or who you're allowing into your life, or who you're allowing into, or who you allow to stay in your life. Or if you decide to move or not move, these things alter everything. Why am I rocking? Well, we shall see. See. Okay. Teddy, what's up? All right, we have somebody over here on the stream. We have a handful of people. If you can fit 2 people in your hand, that's a full hand. I take it day for day. I try not to think too much about the situations. You know, like I got this expo coming up, and it's gonna cost, you know, it's costing me money on top of a lot of money that I already put out every month. So I try not to think about, like, I get in the moment on something and then try not to think about it. Like, yeah, the expo. So like even something good, thinking about something good can fuck it up. Sometimes you just need to get in the moment. Like yesterday, I started thinking about it, and I was like, don't even think about it. If you think about it, you're gonna back out of it. So it's gonna be fun. I have a male client that I've worked with for the last 18 months, so he's gonna be my front man, which that just means he's gonna schedule the appointments and take the money as I do the work. So it's gonna be interesting. First off, I usually don't have any friends, especially male friends. So he's a client, but it's somebody that I've been working with for 18 months. So I know they have really good energy. I know that he doesn't even really walk a spiritual path. He just does this stuff because he knows it makes him feel better. He went through a divorce about 18 months ago, actually. You know, so I went through a divorce process with this person. Him selling his home and opening him up and helping him release situations and energies and bringing in new situations and energies. So you know, I've helped move him out of his home, and he's in the middle of selling it. Helped him through. So it's nice that I have that bond. So I'm saying I know that I know that he don't have anything heavy and any attachments with him. So I can't have somebody being my front person who is going through depression. That's that's not really gonna help me out. Get a bond like that. Well, that's what's when you meet when you meet somebody that's a spiritual healer, um, and then who actually takes pride in being a healer. That's what I look for. You know, I pray for clients like that. I mean, it's all right to give people readings, but when you're a healer and you're looking at somebody and you're like, wow, we could do so much more for you. But if it's not their time, it's not their time. So it's a relationship you have with a client. But the thing about it is you have to have somebody that's willing to invest financially, emotionally, and and time wise, and to themselves, and to healing, and to their getting to know their higher self with the capital S, and you know. So he's an interesting person because he really isn't into the whole spiritual aspect of things. But he's the same person. He he'll be at my he usually does meditation in person with me, a paid meditation with me once a week for 18 months. In the beginning, twice a week. It was only $20 a meditation, but still, for somebody to invest 2 days a week into their life, an 2 hours. Let me rephrase that. For somebody to invest 2 hours a week into their spiritual development and spiritual growth, that's huge. And for them to be consistent with that 2 hours a week or 1 hour a week for 18 months, that's huge. That's huge. Hello, welcome to the room. Who's this? Onions? Yeah. Hi, Onions. There's only a few people that are at the point where they're willing to do whatever it takes to not be or not feel what it is that they are today. People live in hate of their own self, or disdain, or discomfort, or dis-ease of their own being, to be in their own body. How many people walk around and they have this expression. I feel like I'm not inside my skin or I'm outside my body. Or well, that's true. Hello, whoever you are. Yeah, it's all you need is 15 to 20 minutes of meditation a day. That's all you need. And when you have a large tribe in your house, though, it can make it a little difficult. But that just again shows you that you have to set boundaries and say, I got to go somewhere for 20 minutes or whatever it is. It is what it is. If it was a powerful, it is what it is. If you need to fall asleep, then you fall asleep. Mm. my day literally, my day literally consists of waking up before sunset and going to sleep at sunset. I miss the dark, like the moonlight and the stars. What? Oh boy. How about a sign? A person trying to make their way somewhere and they end up going the wrong way on the highway for about 40 minutes. Ooh, could that be spirit pulling you away from someplace? Yeah. Let's see what other obstacles and roadblocks are set before this person today. It could be just she needs to miss that appointment. It's possible. I'm very curious. This person, well, I'm not going to go back into detail because people pass through the room and they don't need to know the whole story. But since you're here, Twin Mama, you're the only one that knows the front part of the story. I'm interested to see, because I don't like putting anybody out there on blast like that. I'm interested to see. I like this. I'm interested to see if this person goes and has. They're going to have Reiki work with somebody that's in my city, and I have no idea who they're going to. And I don't want to know because I don't want to be connected to that karma. Um, but I'm curious to see if they do have the energy work, if the Reiki practitioner will say anything about the attachments, or if they will even pick up on the attachments. Because I found that most people, you only have 1% of people who get into Reiki seriously because it's an investment. And if you know anything about Reiki, you probably only know one thing: Reiki, the word Reiki. Um, you don't realize that there's probably 12 different levels to it. It probably costs us. It probably costs at least $2,000 to get a full atonement. It's done in layers and in stages, So, and not everybody's at that level where they can do that type of work. So people usually get a Reiki 1 and 2 from this person, and then they get a Reiki 3 8 months down the road from somebody that they just met, and then they'll go and get another Reiki 8 more months from somebody else, and then they go around and start telling people that they're a Reiki master. And this is why I don't like the Reiki scene. The Reiki scene. I think it's very. You see how it's very scattered. There's no structure. these people are going to multiple people. You're not supposed to have people in your energy like that. So they're not as, I don't know. But then I came across something the other day for the first time. It's a new thing, I believe. But the people that are promoting it, I don't know. Maybe you want to do some research. It's the similar work to It's similar work to what I do. It's the higher. What they're saying is if they're saying it's the highest Reiki, now they're calling it angelic Reiki. I've been online for fucking 6 years talking about how I do 12th dimensional angelic healing, and it's not Reiki. And now they're taking it and blending it, and so that they can package it and sell it, mainstream it. And some people are telling you that you need to do all the levels to work your way up through the angelic Reiki. So now you're looking at about, yeah, $3,000, which is, it's a, to do that work, it is expensive. It is around that, but you don't necessarily want to go around having multiple people do it for you. So what it is, and they do say that it's, angelic Reiki, and that it's source energy that's filtered through the angelic realm, and that's 100% true. But it's interesting. I've been doing this work for, as long as I've been doing it, and I'm just now coming across people that are writing material on it, which is interesting. But they're Reiki masters that have went into the higher realms, and they're even saying it was interesting because they're like, once you get to the angelic realm, you don't need symbols and hand placements. Like, this is what I've been saying all along. Depends on whose God you're talking about. I believe in a source creator. I do believe in God. I do refer to it. But yeah, you have to be careful of that word. Anything could be labeled like that. So yeah, eventually I'll probably have to do it too. You have to create a package and then sell your package. I've been doing the traditional way, like let the universe send clients to you. So it depends on where I want to go, I guess. Of course, I believe in God. But how can I help you? Normally, somebody will say hello, not just. Would you just walk up and get in somebody's face in public and go, "Do you believe in God?" So you wouldn't enter somebody's chat room and do that. You would enter and say, "Hi, hello, how are you doing? I have a question. Do you mind if I ask it?" Because you'll get the same response when you do it to somebody through a video camera as you will in person. The person's gonna push you away and say, "Get the fuck out of my face," regardless if they believe in God or not, because you just approached them in a very hostile, negative way. So you're going to get a hostile, negative response. You understand? Yeah, but you still can approach me in a nicer way and say, "Hello, how are you doing? I have a question. It's not about me, it's a general topic. Do you mind if I ask?" We do general discussion in here. We don't answer questions for personal gain for free. Do I not think what is wrong? Can I connect with you, please? Would you like me to give you a small connection, please? I'm going I'm going to try to respond to this person from a higher place than Brian normally does. And I can tell you as a single man, Aisha's, there's nothing more I don't like. There's nothing more than I cringe more about is coming across a battered, broken person that's trying to be in a relationship that has not gone through a healing process. Sounds like you need to look into some healing so that you can get yourself where you need to be inside yourself. Yeah. As a healer, I come across this all the time, especially as a single healer. One of the first things I do, I take pictures, screenshots of messages of me asking people when they approach me in that way. I will totally nicely ask them, have you prior, and knowingly, no, I will ask them because I'm trying to get them to confront what I'm already picking up on, is why I ask them first off. But I do ask them, because normally they don't present it until you're like, they'll ask them, have you been in an abusive or narcissistic relationship previously? And if so, what medications are you being prescribed? All right, fun mama. I might be here for a little longer. Again, I'm going to ask this person that's asking me about God, would you like a small connection? I'm not here. I'm asking you, would you like a small connection? Would you like to even see how I work before you come into my room and start judging me? Hi, Red Roses. I wasn't asking you. Red Roses just came into the room where she said, would you like a connection? Yeah, I would like a connection. No, like, you just came in the middle of a run-on sentence. Can I connect with you? I'm asking, would you like a small little card connection? I'm offering to give you something that other people in the room would jump at. Okay, and I don't know what's going to come up, but I figure I'm not going to sit here and debate what I'm doing in life when you're probably sitting on your ass doing nothing because you're living in fear. So let me give a connection, see where you are before I start slinging words around like that. Thank you for letting me connect with you. I call in Archangel Michael at this time. Of course, he's already here. I've already called him in, but just some added protection. Michael, hey, if we can connect with this Abdullah. Let's just even see if we can pick up anything. I know that I'm picking up now, but I don't like just to be like, you have to be subtle. I'm trying to be a little bit more subtle in my tactics. Okay. No, it's not a free reading. It's more like, hey, let me see if I can connect with this person. Because they do have negative energy around them. And they are living their life in fear. And I can feel that. I don't need cards to tell me that. I can feel this person's got a huge steel door over their heart. I also can see that you're spending time with somebody. That somebody's, um, it's almost like a past life. Might be somebody that just re-entered your life, but there is a past life connection with this person. Somebody that you're spending time with, or somebody that just entered. Somebody might just has said hello, or but how's this connecting with you? Abdullah or Ash, however you say that. I'm like trying to say the last part of that. Hello over here on the live stream. Scroll down and engage with me. We'll do some small free connections to see if you would like to move forward with doing some other work. Okay. Hello. I've been speaking to you. Is this resonating with you? Seeing a lot of. Hello. Yes, you. Does this resonate with you? See, I can feel a lot of times whenever somebody's got negative energy with them, the energy that's with them is going to always try. It's a filter, like the communicate. It's just like, even though I'm speaking and they're listening, it just doesn't connect. So I can see that that's what's going on right now. I can feel it. Okay, this person obviously is, I don't know. Okay, maybe they're just a really slow typer. I mean, I'm a slow typer. Wait, you're going to see the end of this. We only got like 30 more seconds before I kick them out of the room and ban them. I'm hoping that they're going to say yes, that I'm a kid that does resonate with me and that I can carry. Okay, there we go. You see? Exactly. God bless you too. You need to pray and do some salt baths, do some saging, and just pray for guidance. Pray for the angels to surround you and to give you some guidance, okay? But yeah, you do have some stuff that needs to be released from your energy. There you go. There you go. Perhaps you should use the words Yahweh or Yeshua. Those are nice, strong, powerful words. Yeshua, Yahweh. Blessings to you. Okay, I can feel that you're also stuck in the middle of a Middle Eastern. Okay, they left. All right, it is what it is. Did you see how I even was? I could see where that was gonna go. I tried to take the time, but the problem was, see, that was somebody who had negative energy with them, and they wanted to get me into a debate about, is this a good thing? Is this a bad thing? A God conversation, but the whole thing was to distract me and pull my energy away from my tasks from today, weaken my energy. But whenever I acknowledged what this person was trying to do, and I went to them directly and said, well, let me just do a connection with you and show you how I work. As soon as I did that and I got their permission, they didn't want to hear anything. They didn't want to engage anymore. The energy didn't want that. The energy that's with them wanted my energy. They didn't want my words. Yeah, I could feel some, and that's the thing. I do not knock Middle Eastern philosophy. I live it. I do not knock the religions. I do not knock the deities of the beliefs. Here's the thing about it, though. Those deities are not for humans. Not for us. That is for their culture. That is for their people. So whenever people try to get into that, they end up getting into some really negative energies, and I see it time and time again. I always try to teach people the first relationship you have is with Yeshua or Jesus, and that at least gives you a beacon of light. And don't do it through religion. Do it through spiritual energy. Connect, or Archangel Michael. If you connect to Archangel Michael's energy, it's the same thing. It's just a beacon of light. It's protection. It's a beacon of light. And it's so that you can experience life and do a little bit more growing spiritually. And then you can start, getting into other areas. At least then you have somebody to call on. I'm congested. I had eggs for breakfast. The yolk congested makes me congested. Oh, this person's back. So what I was saying is that you should connect with Jesus or Yeshua. Why'd you come back? You just told me to fuck off pretty much. Because you went into it as a guest and you heard me speaking and now you're back. Oh, has she? That's what's going on though. She has a heavy attachment that's with her, and the heavy attachment is pretty much distorted her perception. So, but we're not here to entertain you. And I cast you away and command that negative energy away from me that's with you, okay? So bless you and continue moving forward. I call upon Archangel Michael to be with you at this time. I call upon Jesus, Yeshua, to be with you at this time. Okay? Blessings to you. Yeah. Usually they travel in pairs. Usually. I do as well. I don't practice all faiths. I don't practice any faith other than love and light and my connection. My faith is unto me, through me to God, not through a religion. I'm spinning? I do that sometimes. Oh boy. I mean, doo-doo, don't do, okay. Would you like a card? Would you like a connection, Aisha? 369. Can I ask why you chose those numbers? Okay. Well, maybe one day you'll figure out why you came up with it. What? You're so... Look up Nikola Tesla and 369. If you put that on YouTube, you'll probably get something. But those are special numbers. Here, would you like a connection? Would you like a little connection? Here in the free chat, we'll see what's going on. And then if you like, I'm just gonna see what's going on. Then if you like, you can take me in the private. we'll see. Okay, so what I'm seeing is you have, well, let's give you the one card, the leading card, the Three of Wands. You have the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands starts the connection. It just shows how you kind of stop looking outward and you're just now, instead of looking outward for everything, you're really now just going and more inward. And this isn't this, you could say it's that whole spiritual thing. Oh, you need to go inward. No, this is actually something you just did is, instead of looking like, okay, where am I going? What am I doing? New beginnings. It's all connected to like work, career, your desires, and where you want to move in life. And it's also connected to being into a partnership. So this is where you're at right now within yourself. So now you're going inward so that you can start moving forward. And you know what I'm talking about. Yes? How's the connection for you? Thank you, Twin Mom. All right. What? Are you serious? Okay, hello, sacred daisies, scattered daisies. I said, what's going on currently, and this is a small connection to encourage you to go into a private reading. Let me state that, because I know Orianum likes to have their eyes in the skies. You are currently, you're no longer looking outward for that new career, that new job or whatnot, that partnership. You're like, it's all connected to partnership and looking outward. But now you're not looking outward. You've come to realize that you actually have to just work with what you got going on inside you right now so that you can start moving forward. And this is where you're at. Yes or no? I'm just asking if this is connecting to where you're at right now. I'm not giving any guidance or advice. I also feel it's almost as if this is like a spiritual career type work. Yes? Hello, Happy. Hey, people on the stream, the live stream, scroll down, engage, type. The people that I'm talking to are in a completely different chat room communicating with me and typing. You can be part of this shit show too if you just typed. And there's a 10-second delay. Okay, well, whatever it is, it's going to be connected into your career and material gains in life. This is where it's leading into. So, there you go. If you'd like to go into private for a reading, let me know. Yeah, that's my expression of what I'm doing here, Scattered Daisies. This isn't your first time in my room. I will be around in 10 minutes, but the last person that said that yesterday, I hear it all the time. I always tell people, thanks for the kind words. I'll see you some other time. Yeah. If you need some help, here, let me give you that guidance. Guest 28. You need to register and then log in. Happy 12. Happy what's going on. I don't care. I mean, if you do, you do. That's great. I will be here if you're here. Maybe, I don't know. I might have somebody that comes to my front door that wants to pay me cash. I have no idea. But I will be here, and if you do, that's excellent. Just, remind me what you want to focus on when we do go into private. So our intentions are clear. I need to contact Lorena and see, have I paid off this $100 fine yet that you fucking people are strong arming me out of? Depends on, they come when they come. They come when they come. They come when they come. I have a building with this advertisement on the front window and a neon open sign. I actually own, yeah, I have one of those buildings that I own. So I kind of just do this, and somebody comes to the door, then I go do that. And I'm also doing YouTube stream right now. You don't have a place like that in your local city? What do you live in the redneck sticks? Australia. Well, Australia doesn't have that many people. They have more people that live in LA than the whole. I think that's what they said. Joe Rogan. I'm putting this on Joe Rogan. Um, he said. He said that there's more people that live in LA because there's millions of people that live in LA that live in the whole continent of Australia, which is so crazy because Australia is huge. Okay, but they have more people in California. Okay, probably California. They have more people in the state of California than you do in your entire continent. That's you don't so you don't have a lot of people in Australia. You have people condensed into one area. Hello, Blue Jeans. See, yeah, exactly. I think we do. You don't know. You only know what they're giving you, what they present to you. Hello. It's the same thing. People that live in these big cities like New York, California, even the big cities and the smaller cities, and they listen on the TV. The world's overpopulated. The world's overpopulated. We don't have enough water. We don't have enough food. And you fucking believe it. You believe all this bullshit. Okay, well, get in your car and drive 3 hours in any direction that's not towards water and find some water, and I want you to go and see how overpopulated the world is. Sacred, scattered daisies. Is there anything that I can help you with? I'm done ranting with you. Now you know what the shit show was. You walked right into it. Yeah. Okay. Blue Jeans, would you like a card connection? Or would you like a connection? I knew I shouldn't have had those eggs today. Oh, then I don't want to do your connection. Thank you for your honesty. Try turning up, putting in earbuds if you're on your phone. and, and chat and in private. What's the difference between member chat and private chat? Private chat, I actually do a reading with you and connect with you. You ask questions. It's where you go to get guidance. There's more to this than just me talking. You think I'm sitting here because I fucking want to talk? They're not paying me unless you go to private. I'm really, really, really kind of blown away now because Red Roses has only been coming into my room every day for over a week. And they don't understand the concept of what's going on this website yet? Seriously? God bless. Brian, breathe. Fucking breathe. You said, what is the difference between member chat and private chat? Is what you said. That was your question. I'm not giving you direct guidance about your personal life in this free chat room. Hence the word free chat. You do not have to pay to be here, but I am not obligated to communicate or talk to you in any way. If you pay to go to private chat, I am obligated to connect with you and give you spiritual guidance that will affect you in your physical life, or guidance for you at this time, direction. You pay for this. I'm obligated to connect with you when you take me there. Free chat is member chat. Yes, it's the same thing. You have to be a member to be in here for me to gauge with you. Guests can be in here, but I will tell them, log in or don't talk to me. Would you like to go into a private chat? Please purchase the second credit package. We're going to need a little bit more time with you. I agree. I agree. Now, please don't think that I'm going to be rude in any way. But you've been in my chat room for over a week now. And then, yeah, well, regardless of what it was. Wah, 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 wah. Hold on, wait. Wah, 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 wah. You have just been a participant on the Gong Show. That person's gone. What a waste of time and energy I gave to that person this week. Back to why Brian might seem just a little rash and irritable sometimes. I am incredibly honest. I'm a healer. I have to be. I, I don't have to work with people. I don't have to work with people because they offer me money. I have I have very strong boundaries about people. As a healer, I'm very compassionate, and I see where they're trying to walk me, and then I say, no, thank you. Yeah, yeah, I agree. That's why this got gong. Gong, get out of here. Remember the people from the Gong Show? It's still on. I don't watch it, but I love the. Yeah, so anybody who wants to see how, like the old Gong Show was just like one of those things, but now that a Gong Show is back, of course, it's all mainstream and pumped up on new Illuminati symbolism. If you go and look at the Gong Show, the thing that they hit, you'll see that it's actually a third eye. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see what this person's saying. I understand. Okay. God bless. The sad part is this person's probably spent 5 hours a day on average, easy, on in these chat rooms. Easy. I'm just gonna say easy 5 hours a day, and that's if they're yeah. There's other people that are. I come on at weird hours, and people are come on like crazy. The same people. You know, the microphones are always good when you don't want them to be, and then when you want them to be, everybody's like, I can't hear you. I like that. I'm from the UK, and I'm going to say something because people were bashing the president, but because he referred to England as the UK, and it's the buildup of Scotland, Wales, England. We all, yeah, okay, we get it. But even people that I talk to that live in England or London or wherever, London, England, they'll be like, yeah, I'm over in the UK. You know, they refer to it as the UK as well. This fucking place system. God bless. Yeah, I'm American. Can't you tell by my brash words? No, I shouldn't say that. I'm God bless. Oh God. Hello, Aisha. You wanted to connect into. Oh, thank you. You wanted what you wanted to connect into? What do you want to look into though? You said you're going through a divorce. Okay. Okay, we asked to connect into this Aisha's divorce or into Aisha's life. Whatever she needs to know at this time for her highest good, if we can receive this. Okay? Yes, I will. Do this. Okay. Okay. Well, the good news is whatever you're going through at this time, yeah, is not, it's not gonna drag itself out for much longer. Are you seeing somebody else by chance? Is there somebody else that has your attention or your eye? No? Okay. Okay. Well, somebody else is coming up in this energy as well. No, I know you're in the middle of the divorce, but I had to ask because there's somebody else's energy that's coming in. So I had to ask if this person is presented herself to you yet. Okay. One second, Aisha. And I know that's very sensitive whenever you're going through a divorce. You don't need anybody thinking that you are engaged in like that. So that wasn't the case. One second. You know, Aisha, again, you're wanting to focus on your divorce. And I just shuffled the cards again. And I'm going to continue to say, you have some, this is all going on with greater reason than you realize. And you are a spiritual practitioner, correct? Yes. Do meditations. You're working on yourself, yeah? Correct? Okay. So what's going on here is you want to focus on your divorce, but you really shouldn't be focused on your divorce. That's already set in motion. Things are going on that you don't even realize that are going on. Again, like you have that number 369 that's attached to your member name. You put that there for a reason. You don't know why, but it got my attention. Those are very high. Those are numbers of creation. You should look into them. But there is like soulmate energy. There's a true love. Although you're going through a divorce right now, I understand this. You don't want to hear what I'm telling you. There's somebody else that's trying to come into your life. Somebody else that's getting ready to enter your life. Okay? You're moving forward very fast. Like, you need to do some more energy work, perhaps even tweet, whatnot. Here you go. As I just said that, add me on Facebook. I can attune you and open you to the higher levels. Okay? Just type yes when you have that name, if you like it, or no, and I'll put it down. So you have somebody getting ready to open up your life even greater, and you should definitely, when this person presents themselves to you, take your time and go slow with it, but don't walk away from it. Okay? Did you get that? This is all about family. This is all about, right now, your world does seem a little upside down. Okay, your world does seem upside down. But you're not here for a reading, hon. You're here for opening. You need to be open more. You know, your burdens with your husband or your ex-husband, they're gonna be there. You have children with him, yes. Okay. So yeah, this person's gonna stick there. Um, what you need to do is you need to do some healing, heart chakra releasing first thing first. But it's not just about the releasing. You're being called to do higher levels. No, you're gonna move through this. Remember, it's all energy. Don't focus on the spiritual world. You can reach out to me on Facebook, like I said, and I can help you through this. Remember, it's all energy. Don't fight. Don't fight them. Don't go into a struggle through the courts and the physical world. Deal with it through energy. Deal with it through spiritual, and you're gonna move right through this. It's the burdens will weaken you a little bit if you allow them to. You should start saving some money a little bit, but at the same time, invest in the right way. Do some spiritual investment. You do have somebody that's coming in. You do. Yeah, and this is hard because I feel that he's a soulmate. This person that you're divorcing is a soulmate. It's just that you have kind of outgrown him. He has chosen not to open himself to the light and to move forward. So you or your vibrations have pushed you away from him. Okay? Would you agree with this? Okay. So you are soulmates, yes. Soul family, yes. This is going to be a little, so it is a difficult separation. It is a difficult divorce and whatnot, but you need somebody just to help you energetically release from this person. You know, there's another soulmate that's coming in. Okay. This soulmate that you're with, he served, it sounds horrible to say it this way, but he did serve a purpose just as you served a purpose for him. And now that you are continuously serving a purpose, you're living a healthy life. You're working on yourself. You're growing away from him. You're being an example, and he doesn't want to resonate with you. You just don't resonate anymore. So this is why it's happening. You know this. There's other things that tend to went on as well with him. Okay, it seems to be he's a little it's funny. He is a little untraditional, but this whole thing is untraditional. Okay, welcome back. That's all right. Like I said, you just need to hear. You just need to hear that this is all good. It's good. It's not going to be as hard as you think, and it's not if you can rise up above him. You can't play the game on his level, which is the physical level. You have to play the game from the higher levels, from the spiritual levels and energies. Everything's energy before it is manifested in the physical. As long as you can remember that and start engaging life again, just keep doing spiritual, do some energy work. You know, you know how you can reach out to me and we can do that. There's things I can do with you that help you through this process. I can do more than just energy work with you. Okay, so we can actually do some real work to actually help you through this, and talk more freely. It helps when we can talk freely, and yeah, because there's things I won't discuss here. But stay positive. That's the most thing. And remember, you live an active spiritual life. If you live an active spiritual life, you're empowered. You're going to go through your life lessons, but you are going to be empowered. You're not going to be weakened. Life lessons can either do one or two things: weaken you or empower you. So it's up, it's all about how you approach it. So I do things through empowerment, and I look at things a little bit differently. I work with ethics. I work through love and light, but I look at things. How can we accomplish this through love and light? There's things that you can do that it depends on how you're gonna do it. Most definitely. Well, as soon as you move away through this divorce, you're gonna really come into your own. Once you cut that anchor loose. You're welcome. And I'll keep an eye out for you on there. You got that information? Yes? Blessings. Peace to you. Yeah. She's here. They're here. There's more like it. They're here. They're here. Oh, fuck. I have a BS fine. I have a BS fine. I'm looking at how much of it's paid off and paid off, please. Sorry, Teddy. Ah, sorry, Teddy. Uh-oh. Ah. I was fine. Alright, I'll be right back. Oh, what they say. Oh. Nah, I'm not working. Huh. Looks like I'm not on. Can we agree I'm working for free? I'm good. I'm all good with this. Let's keep doing it. Let's keep going. All right, let's do this. Game on. It looks like I'm getting ready to be banned from Arenum because they're, yeah, because they're spying. I am telling. Hey, you don't want to. Yeah, what's up? Triumphs. Let's go to private so I can tell you how to contact me on Facebook. Game on. Oh. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Take me off the site. Take me off the site and I will go into every room. Looks like this is my new advertisement. Thank you. You're not getting my money anymore. Oh, bring it on. Bring it on, asshole. Bring it on, asshole. Oh boy. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so happy. They just closed my account for 72 hours on Arenum. Game on. Wake up, people. Wake up, people. Thank you. Thank you. Now I am going to go advertise my YouTube channel as a guest from Mobile Hotspots, and you can't block me. All right, that's done. Now what? Was this meant to happen? Me being blocked from Arenum? How will this affect me and my clients? How will this affect me obtaining clients? All right, let's do this. Those asses. Oh, hold on, I want to switch the camera. Go to settings, audio stream. Oh no, cancel. Translate. Okay, I want to add video capture. Oh shoot, cancel. I need to find that other device. Oh, shoot. Alright, gotta go black for a second. Gotta go black for a second. Alright, let's go back to Steam. go. I got a few things going on here. New window. Let's see. All right, so we're back on YouTube live stream. Rearranging a few things.
All right, so we're back on YouTube live stream.
I just forcefully kind of pushed off my, engaged into it. No longer looking for that website that I was wanting to get off of. That's why I had the YouTube channel. Ah, God bless, they're fucking horrible. Did you want to meet? All right, Ted, come on. Be right back. All right, hold on. I don't think I want to use that. I'll use this one. All right, let's get this stuff set up. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Full size. Can we bring to the front? Hi. Hi. Gemini 86. Welcome to the room. How are you doing? I'm doing very well. I just released 6 years of baggage of negative energy of a website that I was working through, which is, and I just, wow, the energy feels so much clearer already. And when I was preparing for it, that's why I started doing the YouTube stream. I knew it was coming. I knew the time was coming. So, give me a second. I'll give you a connection. How about that? Yeah. Would you like a connection? Chill. Relax. I think it's just a neighbor. Okay, oh no. Let's see, negative energy isn't good. Yeah, it just happened, actually. And I could feel the release. So, well, I was at fault. I was working them as they were working me. So I was using their business to attract clients into my business. It's a give and take. They're stealing from me, and I was doing what I could to build my own business through them. So, it was coming. I knew it was coming, and I knew what I was doing, but it's nice that it's over. It's like, yeah. So, let's give you that little card connection. Okay, Gemini 86. Okay, we'd like to connect with Gemini 86 at this time, and their highest good and what's going on in their life currently. Okay, so what I do here is I do small connections. I am a paid professional, but I do these small connections to encourage you, to show you that I can connect with you, and to encourage you to either have a reading with me or other spiritual work, if it's your time for that. Okay? Alright, so what I see right now is I see that you're inside of some type of union. And it's kind of got you, you're in a relationship, and it's kind of got you weakened, like energetically. Yes or no? But perhaps you don't even realize it's weakening you. Are you in a relationship? I'll have to get used to this 10-second delay. Alright, so see, there you go. That's what I do here. I connect with what you're going through, and I see how this relationship is weakening you, or you're carrying too much burdens from this relationship. But I also see that you have hope. You have hope. It's almost like you have hope for the relationship. So that's what I'm picking up on. Hope is good, but you need to have hope in the right areas of your life. Having hope for something that's actually going to work out's the thing. Like, is it going to work out for me? Transform, edit, copy, transform, reset, fit, stretch, center, order, move up. Thank you. Oh, I'm learning. I am learning. This is fucking awesome. Technology. Oh, I would need you. What do you need? What's the weather like up there? Oh. Let's see, what are you saying? Oh, wow. Let's. Well, if you'd like me to look into anything or the situation a little more for you, we can do that. But again, I said I'm a paid professional. You know, so if you'd like for me to actually connect to what's going on and give you some guidance, perhaps you just need some energy shifted in the relationship, or a lot of times everything's energy. So sometimes you just need to shift some energies around. But I don't really know until we connect on a deeper level. I encourage people to add me on Facebook. That way I speak about pricing and everything with them on Facebook Messenger. Because it's private, it's personal. Nobody needs to know what you're investing in yourself. You know? Nobody needs to know if I give you a deal on a reading or not. That's for you. That's pretty much the way that works. So you can add me by adding, go to Facebook and add Brian Osterhoudt. You'll see I'm located in Scranton, Pennsylvania. I'll accept your friend request. Here we go. Look at that. That's nice. Look at that pretty. Pretty, pretty. Yeah. Um, Hmm. I don't. What's this? Hello, Alan. How you doing? Why you laughing, Alan? Oh, it doesn't want to move up. Oh, not the way it works. Alan? I see Alan's just a jokester. It's fine. Let's see, media source 2. Bring to front, move front. That's what we need. We need some. Majority of our finances earned, and they don't even advertise. Period. boy. No, no, no. History. Is the other one coming from? Where's the feed? There's the feed. Where's the feedback coming from? There's the feedback. There we go. Found the feedback. Okay. Now let's pull a few cards. Leaving Arena. What does this do for me? Now that my energy has been pulled away from Arena, what does this bring in do for me? Okay.
Énergie. Le tegereux. Oui, le tegereux. Very good, thank you, and you. Si vous avez marqué le tegereux. Yes, of course, energy. Give me one vote first and one number. Moi non plus, le tegereux. Energy, please give me one vote and one number. Thank you, one number. Je sais pas si elle a marqué. Le tegereux. Le tel, je pense. Ah, ok. Ok, ok. No worries. Attends. And energy. How are you? Energy.
All right, Jess, here on the YouTube channel. How are we doing? Yeah, I know you're good. telling people in private that they can reach out to me on Facebook if they need deeper spiritual work other than readings. Yeah. Yeah. I've been doing it for 5 years. If not more. It's coming along. Instead of offering free connections for votes, I offer free connections for subscribers. Period. It all pays forward and I get to keep it all. It works.
I can't afford the carriage.
Can't go to God if you're feeling guilty. We walk away from God. God never ever walks away from us. I'm telling you, you are being deceived.
Raven Star.
Become aware of what you let in your brain. And when the thought comes to you, be aware of what is speaking to you and have a positive affirmation to fight back. You need ammunition to fight back when the evil thoughts come to you and you don't have any.
Alright.
Well, you seem to know. You seem to know, Tam. You've been here already. You seem to know. You just need to start putting this to work. Yes, Blue Jeans, I see you. I see you. Tam, you have the answers already.
Even though you scared. So you just think.
Oh, God. What can we do in an hour? Eat. Teddy boy. It's growing. usually always have 2 or 3 people. To start. I tell you, as soon as you do the same thing on YouTube and just guide people to your Facebook page and set up private readings. Use PayPal for financial transactions. The difference is you don't have people telling you that you cannot guide people to your Facebook page and you cannot do this and you cannot do that, and please open your book so that you can give us 70% of every dollar. Yes, I know. I have not done that yet. I prefer to use PayPal and have people mark that they're sending money to friends and family, because my clients are my friends. Oh,
I was thinking actually about sending like an email when I got pissed off, and I did more than once, and like a long email, and that was right about everything. Ignored, and I put PS, and they answered that. And it wasn't really important. So I thought, well, that's great. So I stopped doing PSs, believe me. But I didn't send an email, I didn't do it like, you know, but after a while, I got pissed off about it, I did. And so anyway, that's what happened a couple of
oh, no fees? No? Wow. Nope.